What if artificial intelligence wasn't born in the smartphone era, but in the 1950s, at the height of Cold War paranoia, when the world was already racing for nuclear and space dominance? If true AI emerged then, it wouldn't just be a tech breakthrough, it would become a weapon, and it would change everything. In our timeline, AI grew slowly. Decades of incremental progress, dead ends, and winters. But in this alternate 1955 to 1960, researchers make a leap. Machines don't just calculate anymore. They learn, they adapt, they make decisions. Primitive by today's standards, sure, but undeniably powerful. And the moment governments see it, they don't ask, what can this build? They ask, who controls it? Within months, AI is classified top secret. The race begins. Just like the nuclear and space races, a new kind of arms race ignites. Washington and Moscow pour billions into hidden AI labs. Top mathematicians, cryptographers, and engineers are drafted into military programs. Secrecy is absolute, but the applications are clear: strategic war simulations to predict enemy moves, automated code breaking, early defense system coordination. The Cold War stops being just about who has more bombs and becomes about who thinks faster. And nowhere is that tension sharper than nuclear strategy. AI starts assisting in war planning, threat detection, and even launch decision support. On paper, it means faster, more rational responses. In reality, it means over-reliance. A single misread signal, a glitch in pattern recognition, or a false alarm could trigger catastrophe. Imagine the Cuban Missile Crisis, but with machines feeding real-time recommendations to generals with their fingers hovering over the button. Smarter decisions or faster mistakes? But AI doesn't just live in war rooms. Its pattern recognition abilities transform intelligence gathering. Governments start analyzing communications, tracking movement, building early behavioral profiles. Crude facial recognition emerges. In authoritarian states like the USSR, this births a proto-digital surveillance state, 30 years before the internet. And even in democracies, security concerns justify expanded monitoring. The idea that they're watching isn't a conspiracy theory anymore, it's policy. Outside the military, AI quietly reshapes the economy. Even limited systems automate repetitive industrial tasks, optimize supply chains, and streamline logistics. By the 1970s and 80s, we're already facing early job displacement. Machine-assisted management becomes standard. Labor unions protest. Economists debate. The future of work crisis doesn't wait for the 21st century. It hits in the age of bell-bottoms and cassette tapes. But AI also reaches for the stars. Autonomous navigation, smarter mission planning, self-correcting telemetry, space exploration accelerates, probes reach Mars earlier, missions grow bolder, and for the first time, the public sees AI not as a shadowy weapon, but as a pioneer. Space becomes the proving ground where AI earns its place in human progress. You can't hide this forever. Even limited leaks spark a cultural earthquake. Sci-fi explodes with AI themes decades earlier. Movies, books, radio dramas. They're all obsessed with thinking machines. But it's not just wonder, it's anxiety too. Debates about machine rights, human obsolescence, and who's really in control hit mainstream culture in the 1960s. The question isn't, can we build it? It's, should we trust it? And here's where history forks. Path 1. Tight government control. AI stays classified, centralized, state-run. Innovation slows, but stability holds. Path 2. Gradual civilian spread. AI leaks into universities, corporations, and hobbyists. A broader tech revolution ignites. The digital age arrives early, but so do the chaos, the inequality, the unregulated experiments. Which path wins? Probably a messy mix of both. Because here's the real twist. AI in the 1950s doesn't mean earlier ChatGPT. It means AI grows up in a world shaped by superpower rivalry, nuclear fear, and centralized control. Not in an open commercial internet era. As a Cold War instrument first, a civilian tool second. By today, that means AI is likely more advanced, but also more controlled. Governments hold deeper technological influence. Automation reshaped society decades ago. And honestly, we're less surprised by AI today because it's been quietly running the background of our world for over half a century. Same technology, completely different personality. So I'll leave you with this. If AI was born in secrecy and competition, would we have mastered it faster or lost control of it sooner? Drop your take in the comments, and if you like this deep dive into alternate tech history, hit subscribe. Next up, what if the internet launched in 1975? You won't believe how the world changes. Thanks for watching.